won, and I think we can do better. I have a better plan for Homeland Security. But we didn't use American forces, the best trained in the world, to go killing teams. And it's in Iraq. And Iraq is not even the center of the focus of the war on terror.
Mean what it says. Saddam Hussein had no intention of disarming. Have been brought to justice. The killer and the mastermind of the September the 11th attacks. What kind of message does it say to our troops in harm's way? Wrong war, wrong place, wrong time. It's not a message Commander in Chief gives.
I think Kerry did, actually. He looked very confident. He appeared to understand the issues. Bush, I think, was just feeding the same line that he's been feeding for the last 4 years to the American people. Kerry called him on every issue that I think the American people wanted to know about.
I'm a Kerry supporter, and I actually think that Bush won the debate. I think Kerry he's behind in the polls, and I think he had to really show something tonight, and he just didn't do it. I'm a little disheartened. I think he didn't dispel the fact that he really hasn't taken a solid position on things. I think a lot of people wanted to see him come out and say something really hard, take a risk, maybe upset a few people, and he just didn't seem like he was willing to do that, to make that hard call.
Wrong war, wrong time, wrong place. It's not the message to send to the rest of the world. It's certainly not the message to send to our allies, the Iraqi people, and to our troops. And Bush made that, abundantly clear. And I think that's the right message to send. Is we gotta stick with the Iraqi people, and stay with the troops, and support them in any way we can, and see this thing through.
There weren't any knockdowns, there weren't any major breakthroughs. We didn't really hear anything new in those 90 minutes. But that said, I think that John Kerry may well have earned himself a second hearing from a lot of people who had heard mostly that Kerry was a wordy, flip-flopping, evasive, blathering sort of Senate speak guy, and he wasn't tonight. He was concise. He made his points.
Zarqawi and his people are trying to fight us. Iraqis are ready to fight for their own freedom. They just need the help to be trained.
Kerry probably gains simply because he's elevated now. He's got a platform that he didn't have before. The whole country saw him on an equal footing with the president. I wouldn't be surprised to see him gain a couple of 3 points in the polls over the next week or so. But I think Bush still has the advantage, and he didn't sacrifice a thing in this debate. He never wavered in his insistence that he is right in Iraq, that he was fighting the broader war on terrorism by going into Iraq, and that Kerry's only consistency is his inconsistency.
More in September than in August. And now we see beheadings and